Hi friends, Andy Vegan. I make a new salad with a new dressing, and I use my latest dressing that was a staple. I used it as a pre-made dressing in many recipes. That's how I always do it. I make a new dressing, and then I try it on my different salad variations I already know. One is the cucumbers and the bell pepper and avocado. A little bit remind me of a guacamole. These are my ingredients today. Quickly show you before I show you the dressing, because then you understand why this dressing, why this variation. So I have cucumber, half a red bell pepper, and this time I cut them into small pieces. Makes it a little bit similar to guacamole, only guacamole doesn't have cucumber necessarily, but the bell pepper and the avocado and the red onion here, that is typical for guacamole. Yeah, small pieces, at least a little bit smaller. That is too soft to make it that small. Would be mashing up in the salad, it's not so nice. So a little bit bigger here, but they're soft. And a nice red onion, also chopped up. So that will be a pretty nice mixture of salad. And my dressing now, I come to that salad a moment, but before I will put the salad together, I make the dressing that is always usually made at first, because when you cut up the ingredients, before making the dressing, the ingredients have to sit for some time, as they do now in my presentation here, but that is a presentation when I cook for myself only without the video. Yeah, I do it step by step, and I would cut up, well, first make the dressing, then I cut up the ingredients, because the longer they sit on here somewhere, the more nutrients get lost. So first the dressing, and I do that now. I do the dressing first. Here, it's a cashew nut. It's a half cup of cashews. They go into the blender, and it is a cashew cream dressing. That is the base. That has a dressing that have made that a couple of weeks ago. You have seen it maybe. It is still there, and you can watch it, cashew cream dressing. And I do the same dressing with two exceptions. I make something new. So what I add to the cashews is always half a lemon. It's a measurement here, yeah. Half a cup of cashews, half a lemon, and then I have some dates to balance the lemon. That makes it nice. It's really based on cashew cream. That is a cream dressing. And had that fantasy because when I was little, there was an aunt of mine, of ours, a family. She was so funny, but she has a garden with big lettuces, and she had that cream dressing. And it was so simple and so delicious. You know, the fresh green salad, lettuce from the garden, and then the cream on top of it, a little bit of lemon, a little bit of sugar. That's what I do here. And then the pepper and salt, and what she had, that was very simple. Perfect. And that's why I make the cashew cream dressing here now. And then I have here, this is the date that makes the lemon a little bit balanced. She used sugar. I of course have dates to balance the lemon. And then I have here my salt, and I have my chili powder. That was in the standard cashew cream dressing. And now I add a piece of garlic. That's new. Yeah. And cilantro. And then we come back to the guacamole. Guacamole usually has cilantro. I mean, not always, but that is a typical Mexican food. And the Mexicans, they have cilantro. They love it. And me too, I like it a lot. Guacamole, it's perfect. Of course, you might want to use lime instead of lemon. A lime might be even better here. That's up to you. I guess lemon's okay. Lemon, lime, that's pretty much the same. The lime has a little bit more sharpness, a little bit of edgy flavor, but it's sour and it's citrus fruit, and it's okay. It fits a little bit nicer to the cilantro, so you might consider the change. So this is my update, so my upgrade from the basic cashew cream, which is fantastic, with a little bit of garlic and cilantro. The other day I made a video where I did the same. Instead of using cilantro, I used dill. And that was delicious. You find that video maybe already on YouTube, you can find it. But this time it's cilantro. And that's also how to show you. I would take a cup of water to begin, a cup or so. That's the first blending. I will break it down now, pretty quick. And then I blend it a second time after a moment while I put together the main ingredients of the salad. Blender dance. Just a short first blending, a short blender dance to make it ready to soak. It's soaking now. The nuts are soaking. The dates are soaking. That's the firmest ingredient that need the most soaking. And then afterwards, I make a second blending. I have a chance to taste it. If the measurements are right, is enough lemon, if enough salt, chili, all these things. Is it all perfect? Then let's see. Oh yeah, very nice. The tender cilantro flavor. Sometimes people think cilantro tastes a little bit like soap. They don't like it. But you know, if you put it in the right context, it doesn't taste like that anymore. It tastes fresh, like Mexican. You gotta try that. So I will let it sit for a moment here now, while I put my main ingredients together. And when it has soaked for a minute or so, blend it a second time, and I taste it again, and it should be even better, rounder. The ingredients are more combined now. So I have half a cucumber here. That's a Spanish cucumber, a French cucumber with a thin peel. So you don't need to peel it. You have other kinds of cucumber with a thicker peel. You might want to peel a little bit of the cucumber, if not all. That's up to you. Any kind of cucumber would do. Just you have to treat it right. Maybe peeling a little bit. And then I have a red bell pepper. Well, that's a fresh fruit here, bell pepper and the cucumber both. And you don't need that much. You have it raw. I have raw food. I like raw food a lot because I don't need to eat that much. There's a whole, I think, efficiency question. If I, for example, carrots, take a carrot for example. If I eat a raw carrot, I eat one carrot and I'm full for the moment. But if I cook the same carrot and eat it, I eat it like a piece of chocolate, like nothing. I can eat a lot more. There is even some research on that. You know, that's why some say cooking was such a big step in our culture, civilization development, because we were able to eat a lot more carbohydrates, calories. Cooking allows you to eat a lot more at the same time. That's a lot more calories. That's right, a lot more calories if you eat more carrots and they're cooked. But somehow, I don't need to eat that much. If I have a raw food salad, half a cucumber and half a bell pepper, I'm pretty much filled. I don't need to eat more as if it were cooked. So I don't know if that really adds up. To me today, I don't have to eat a huge amount of calories. I don't have to cook a huge amount of carrots to get all the calories in. Somehow that doesn't seem to be my problem. It might have been a problem in the evolution, I don't know. I doubt it a little bit. There's not real science on it. There are some theories about evolutionists and so civilization forces, social sociologists also. I don't really know. But to me, I love the raw food because it's easy. I don't need that much of the fruit and the vegetables, and it is easier and faster. And I feel great. I also like cooking. There's no problem. But in general, and here I have avocado. That's one avocado I showed you before. Small pieces, not too small, as I said, because when you have them too small, you mix up the salad, combine it, toss it, and then you mash the avocados into the other ingredients, and that doesn't look that nice. So I like to have the ingredients visible, so they're separate a little bit, but they can combine in my mouth when I eat them. That's when I want to combine them, not before. Totally. And here again, the red onion. You can also have another onion. You can take a white onion too, or yellow onion, but They are a little bit hotter. Sometimes I like the red onions. They are a little bit softer. The yellow onions are a little bit crisper, crunchier, and hotter. These are a little bit more like a vegetable, if you want so. The other onions, the yellow ones, are a little bit more like a seasoning maybe. I can't eat that much. But the red onion or the white onion or the yellow, that's up to you, as you like. This time I have the red one. And one lady from Mexico, and I was in California, well, I was in the ashram of my yoga teacher, Kali Reishi at ashram, and there was a Mexican woman who was cooking. She came to visit, and I was the chef there at that time, and she told me how to make a real guacamole, and she said red onion, of course. Yeah. But, you know, and there's so many families in Mexico, and I guess each had their own guacamole recipes. So now I have my main ingredients together, what it looks like. I think it's so nice and funny, so many colors. Yeah. Isn't it beautiful? I take now to my dressing again. Have a look. Yeah, it has soaked. I don't need more water. 1 cup was okay. One more blending. Blender dance. I'm curious what the change might be, a small change, just the creaminess, and that changes also the flavor a little bit, makes it more perfect, I would say, in this case. It looks very nice, you know, soaking mixed, also creamier, because it's thicker a little bit. You blend it again, it gets thinner again, and the flavor change. Let's see. A wonderful flavor. There's not one flavor standing out. They're all flavors together, one flavor. You know what? I put a little bit more, actually, a little bit more salt. Here I have Himalayan salt, there's a little container. I have a larger one outside. Just a little bit here, see? Just, you know, maybe I thought even half, I did a third of a teaspoon or so. I just add a little bit. And I will also add a little bit more of chili powder. And here is my chili powder. This is a very hot chili powder. It's a medium hot. There are 10 degrees of hotness, and that is a very, very small amount. But it is, if you take more, it gets maybe too hot. So just a small amount here. It goes so nicely together with cilantro, and so nicely with avocado. It's very nice, the flavor of chili together with these here. If you prefer pepper, feel free. You can make so many changes to this basic dressing. Let's see, I want to have a little bit more power. Yeah, let's see what happens. If you think of a black guacamole, where the avocado is the main ingredient, and then you can season a little bit stronger because avocado takes away the hot flavor. It likes the hot flavor. So that's why I make it a little bit hotter today. Let's taste it again. Fine tuning. Yeah. Chili is a very pleasant hot spice. It comes from behind. It's from the back of the mouth, comes forward slowly. Nice. Good. So I show you what it looks like. It's totally up to you how hot you would like. I could even use more, really. It's no problem here. You see, I put it in there. Oops. It's my cucumber, bell pepper, avocado salad with the cilantro cashew cream dressing. Just combine it. A little bit much of a dressing, but it doesn't matter. This is a very nice dressing, and even if there's a little bit more, it doesn't matter. You can eat the dressing also like with a spoon, and it's super delicious. So that's nice. I mean, the dressing is an important part of my food, in my salads, especially because, also in fruit salads, because I add nutrition to it. Not only the variety, I can make so many different dressings and have the same salad with a different dressing, so I have a different recipe, new recipe. It's very easy to change to make. So I add more variety into my food, that's important. Also for the health, not the mental health only, also the physical health. Yeah, the ingredients work together, and the more different ingredients you have, the more different nutrients, the more the body is happy. Expands. Yeah, the lifespan, I mean. So, the dressing is nice, and what do you say? I just say thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like my video, subscribe, and be vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day, and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.